Hey all, it's a Monday, so that means it's top 10 day here at the CIOPCC, and we're going to hang to the right because we're going to look at my top 10 Hot Toys Star Wars 6 scale figures. You notice I specifically said Hot Toys. I'll be doing a sideshow Star Wars 6 scale top 10 at some point. There's certainly enough of both to go around. I have probably about 75 Hot Toys Star Wars figures, so picking 10 was certainly not easy. It was a trick to pick the 10 I like the most. But I'm going to start out with one that is fairly recent. I really didn't love the Boba Fett show. It was okay. I didn't hate it, but it was one of their more mediocre outings. But this figure is just outstanding. It helped, of course, that he came as a 2-pack with the costume behind him. But it really is this version in his desert gear that I love. Now, they also did plenty of troopers, and they've all been great. So I thought I'd just pick one as my representative, and that's going to be the Sand Trooper up here on the back of the Sideshow do-back. Like I said, they've done troopers in a number of different versions, but I thought this Sand Trooper stood out for me, which is why he got to have the place of honor. In the number 8 slot is another figure that took some heat when he came out, but I think most people realize now just how great he is, Chewbacca. I think this first version, now I will grant you that second version that came with Old Han is a truly terrible figure. I wish I had Old Han, I do not, but I did not get it because of that truly terrible Chewie. But this figure is so good I actually bought two. If you look over here, there was the one standing there, and here's the second one who is playing a game with R2-D2. So let's talk female figures. Oh, I'm going to make you dizzy here. I'm going to spin all the way around. I have 3 female figures on this list. The first one is going to be Jyn Erso. Rogue One is my 3rd favorite Star Wars film, and I thought they did this character proud with this release. It's a beautiful portrait. Wish we were going to get to see more of her, but sadly, that's how the story goes. In the 6th spot, we already saw him. He's standing over here in front of Chewie. It's young Han. Well, not super young Han. Middle-aged Han, or sort of. And this Han, I like again so much. I had bought 2 of the 2-packs. I have him here with Chewie. And then I have him over here on his own, having a drink with Greedo at the cantina. In the 5th spot is a prequels figure. I don't do very many prequels characters. Not a big fan of the prequels. A lot of the characters didn't speak to me, but I thought that they did an amazing job with Dooku, and it helps that I'm a huge fan of the actor Christopher Lee. This is easily, I have a number of different Christopher Lee figures in the collection. This is easily the best portrait of the bunch. So he gets the 5th spot. Now I mentioned 3 ladies. Princess Leia was going to have to be in there somewhere. As you knew it, I have 4 or 5 different versions of her. You might have thought that the original look from A New Hope was going to be the one, but no, I went with the look from Hoth. I'm a big fan of all of the Hoth outfits, and I really, really like this. Sort of a badass outfit for Leia. Now we're into our top 3. Another great 60s icon, Peter Cushing, played Tarkin. And this is another outstanding portrait of a great, iconic actor. Just kind of hanging out there. So he gets the bronze. You knew Vader was going to be in the list somewhere. I only have a couple of Vaders on display from Hot Toys, but this is my favorite. Everybody's going to have a slightly different version. They've done versions from several of the movies, including Rogue One. And this happens to be my favorite, positioned here between the 2 stormtroopers. So the number 1 slot gets taken by another female figure, and I'm going to get a lot of pushback on this because she's brand new. Bo-Katan. Yes, I know, she's brand new. It's the Mandalorian, which everybody also has a lot of different opinions about. But I just think they nailed this figure. It's a beautiful head sculpt. It's a character that we're going to probably see a whole bunch more of. Beautiful paintwork on the armor. And right now, today, she gets my top spot. Tomorrow, it may change. So, that's my top 10. I'll do a top 10 sideshow list here eventually as well, because there's plenty of those to go around, and they did some great beasts particularly. So let me know what your top 10 are. Make sure you subscribe, and we will talk to you later.